Today's July 15th, and the last time I did this was July 4th, and I just wanted to take note of the growth of the garden in the last 11 days. Most of it is going good. Some of it's a little depressing. The volunteer tomatoes are coming up really nicely. I got some dark rich soil, of which I will explain a little bit later, and I put that on top of those tomatoes. This is that green baseball size squash. It's growing really well, very healthy. The cucumbers have been trying my patience because I got aphids on them. I've been spraying with neem oil. I think I reported that last time. And it's okay, but they're not dark and lush like I'd like them to be. So I put some of that dark soil around their roots again. I'm going to water it in probably tomorrow because I just watered yesterday. And these cucumbers, I got one on either side. They're doing okay. Onions are making me very proud. The flowers are doing nice. Sorry for the bright sun. Sun just came out of a cloud. The lettuce garden is doing very, very well. It's loving the cool weather, which I'm not, and a lot of other people aren't either. Well, the situation with the black soil, which we'll find in those buckets over there, is because all 7 of the tomatoes in my greenhouse died. They are over there, out of the way, out of my garden, because they got some sort of a disease that came up through the main stalk of the plant and turned it to like mush. And so the plant was just dying from the roots up. So a neighbor came over. I let her pick a whole bunch of boysenberries. She had enough to have 2 meals, breakfast and dinner, and to make some jam. So she repaid me with bringing me a couple more tomato plants. The one on that side, he's got like 3 or 4 in there, and you know what? I don't care. I'm going to just let him grow. And the black soil is something that a friend recommended to me because it is from a burnt down building. And all of that ash and charcoal and everything in there, it grows beautifully. Her garden is just amazing. So the neighbor that brought me the tomatoes, she also brought me borage and some pepper plants. That's what those are. I've never grown peppers. I can't eat them. But you know what? Okay, I'll grow it. No problem. But this is I don't know if you can see the difference in the soil. The one on the right, that's that dark black charcoal stuff. It is just amazing, and if you play too much in it, you turn black. And then this is some compost that I got from another landscaping guy, and I mixed the 2 of them, as well as my steer manure over there. And if that's not rich enough, I don't know what is. But this knucklehead squash is doing really well. He's starting to trail off really good. Proud of that. The zucchini squash over there, the green one, he's doing great. I'm struggling with this one because of my aphid problem. It got over here on these leaves as well. And I've been spraying the dickens off of them, but you know, I just really hope it's gonna work. I really do. I've got a lot of blooms and stuff in there. Well, that's just aphids are just making me irritated. I cannot get green beans to grow this year for nothing. I've got 1, 2, 3, and they're pretty pathetic. They're just like 1, 2, 3, and then that one, he's been growing for about 2 months, and that's as big as he's got. Pathetic. But the ones on the fence line, they're not doing too bad. They're not growing the way I really would like to see them grow. But like the guy over down where I got the soil, he said our growing season was really late this year. It just hasn't been warm enough for it. And right now, couldn't convince me of that because it's like 70 out here and the sun is, it's really warm. Feels great. But anyway, that's an overview of the garden. 11 days later, it has grown. Very proud of it. I do have my new babies in the greenhouse. I planted a whole bunch. I've got more lettuce. I've got kohlrabi, 2 different kinds of lettuce. The spinach needs to be transplanted. The leeks can get transplanted here pretty quick too. And I'm hoping that knucklehead's not going to take up too much room. I may have to train him to come out here. Oh, and this was also in the greenhouse, and he got attacked by aphids. And what he looks pathetic because I just transplanted him yesterday, and he throws a fit. He does not like to be transplanted. It's called a gem squash, and it's from South Africa. And I'm really confident that he will snap out of it and will start to perk up a little bit and really grow. And when he grows, I want him to grow out here. And if that means I leave the gate open, then that's that, because I'd like to use some of this over here for the leeks and some of the more lettuces, because I got to let those grow for the restaurant first, and then I'll transplant some more of the lettuces over here. So we'll see how it goes. But anywho, that's the update.